Hello, Double O crew. Welcome to Obsession Outdoors. We are out here today on Deer Creek. Got Garrett out here with me. And it's well after opening day, so we're gonna see if we can find a few fish today. We're probably not gonna set the world on fire, but our goal today is just to try to find a few fish and catch them. So the hunt begins. Let's see what we can do. So I don't see any goldens. Generally, when I'm trying to find fish and I don't know where they're at, I'm going to do one of two things or both. I'm going to try to spot a golden because I know where the goldens are. There are also going to be rainbows. Or I'll throw a search bait, some type of inline spinner or moving bait, little crankbait, and try to get the trout to chase and expose themselves, and then bam, you know they're in the hole once you see them, and you can try to finesse them out if they're not actually hitting your search baits. But I'm going to go against my own rule of thumb here just for now and throw this pink worm and see what happens in this first hole. Okay, fish confirmed. There's two goldens right here. They were sitting on the bottom. I just seen them come up. Fish confirmed. All right. Now we can fish this spot with confidence for sure. I have two options at this point. If this crankbait doesn't work, I can either just keep trying things here and fishing for these fish, because I can see that there's fish here, at least goldens anyway. I still haven't seen a rainbow. Or I can go to different parts of this stream and keep trying different areas, because it might not be just like a day bite thing or a pressured bite thing. Or in fact, it could be a pressured bite thing, because these fish here might be pressured in another spot they might not be as pressured. Or the simple fact that different areas have different depths of water, different water speed, even different clarity in certain spots, and all that can play into making the bite on or off. I've fished in streams before where I've fished one hole and caught almost every fish out of that hole, went 100 yards downstream to a deeper, clearer, calmer hole where the water wasn't running as quickly through it, and those fish could inspect the bait. They had more time to see it and they wouldn't bite. So I mean, it all just depends. We'll see how this goes, if I can get any, even a chase from this golden, and then we'll make a decision. Here's a tip, guys. If you don't have a wading stick and you're going through fast current and water above your knees, it's hard to keep your balance, but you do have a net. You can hold your net out in front of you or to the side, and the water running through it will help you keep your balance. I know of one spot that's far from any parking, and I've never fished it and not caught at least one or two out of it. So but it's a very small spot. It's kind of hidden, not a lot of people know about it. So we can try that as a last ditch attempt a little later. Definitely some fish in this run. Small golden there. Oh yeah. Only one golden though, so that we can see. Hopefully there's a few rainbows in there too. I'm thinking honestly, with the way the water is running here, this isn't going to be a very productive spot, just for the fact that the fish are so pressured already and they have so much time to look at our baits and inspect them. It's, you know, in a swift area, even like where we were last time, the bait kind of flies by them, so they have to make a split decision second, am I going to eat it or not? Here they have time to look at it and I don't know, it's something that won't look right, I'm not gonna eat that. You know, when they're not as pressured, that doesn't matter as much, but when they're pressured like this, that really comes into play. It's not calm, they won't have a lot of time to inspect it. It's a nice condensed spot. If the fish are in there, we should be able to catch one. Yes! Fish on! Oh, it's not a trout, it's a fall fish. Okay, still caught a fish though. Ah, fall fish, what are you doing? You done got me all excited. Well, fall fish? Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty shiny. Good bass bait. Good catfish bait, good everything bait. Got them on a salmon egg.
Oh yeah.
That's a small one. They get really big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not really big, but big for a stream fish. Man, either way, it felt good to catch a fish after all that time. But wax worms or normal night crawlers, they love them things. It's fun to catch them on little lures too, like little, I just had a bite there. Little, yes, that's definitely a trout. Yes, come on. Ah, yes! I love this spot. Ah, it jumps out of him, pretty. Switched to the pink worm and he got bit. Man, acrobatic. Okay. Gotta land him. Day is complete. Yes. Freaking amazing. What was I just saying? Oh, fun to catch them on like little twister tails and stuff too, little crankbaits. Man, yes. I'm so happy. Hook just came out in the net. I barely had that fish hooked. You want to keep him or probably not, just one?
I mean, if we only have one now.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna release this one now. Thank you, Mr. Rainbow. Put on a beautiful acrobatic show with all your jumps. You get to go back to the secret little hidey hole that nobody ever fishes. Thank you, Mr. Trout. Like on slow days here where you only catch one or two here and there, this is always the go-to spot that you can always count on a fish being. Today was no different. It's got everything I was talking about earlier. The small consolidated hole with a bunch of like non-fishable, not non-fishable, but not prime water around it. So you know the fish are going to be right here, and it's that fast moving water running through that doesn't give them a good amount of time to really inspect what they're looking at. They got to make a quick decision to eat it or not eat it.
Oh, there it is.
There he is. Yes! What is it? Oh, it's a fall fish. Oh, still cool though. That might have been what, that's about the same size as what I saw flash, so that might be what bit my worm. Is that your first fall fish?
Yeah, never got one.
Nice. Okay guys, well the GoPro was off unfortunately, but I haven't got this fish in yet. Should have kept that first one. You could have had at least two to take home.
True. Yeah.
That's a pretty trout.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want any, I'll take.
Yeah, so pretty much what I did on that one is I cast it up and I just let my line completely slack and let it drift all the way down. And once I tightened it up, he was already on there.
So when you say let it slack, just don't hold it over, just let it.
Well, don't keep it tight. So lower your rod tip and kind of. You got a fish? You got one?
I think so.
Hey, there you go. Heck yes. Is it a trout? Beautiful. Garrett is hooked up. Get him in the net, get him in the net. Yes! Beautiful.
Back to cast.
Doubling it up. All right, didn't even get the other trout out of the net yet. That's what I'm talking about. That's weird, the least likely spot. But, I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. Again, like I was just saying before.
I let that one go down too. Well,
yeah. That side is more pressured because you need waders to get to this side. If you notice, that fish and my fish both came from, looks like the same spot. So on this side is hard to get to. You can't really fish it from that side because the current takes your line. Yeah, that's cool. I'll put these up on the bank. But anyway, from where we're catching these fish at, right off this drop off, you can't fish from that side because the current will move your line out of it. The only way to fish where we're fishing right now is by standing where we're at. So these might be less pressured, and that's why we're actually catching them here.
Is that how?
So like I said, I cast up like that and then let some slack out. And that is lower my rod tip, let the line completely loose and slack. Just let the current take it wherever it naturally wants to take it without my rod or hand in affecting the line being tight at all. And then at the end of the drift, I'll start to slowly tighten it up like this to feel if there's a fish on it. And if not, then I'll let it go slack again and just keep doing that until it gets all the way down as far as it can go. And if nothing, then you just reel it up and recast. There's a fish. Next cast, very next cast. You have got to be kidding. This is crazy. How did we? This is nuts. all the places we just fished, he swallowed it too. Man, these fish are hungry in here. All the places we just fished and didn't get a single bite, didn't even see a rainbow, just a couple goldens here and there. And now this hole is just stacked on this side. I mean, it was colder this morning even than it is now, though. That's what I mean. The temperature rose a little bit. It could play a part. I don't know. Not sure. There's a fish. Got him.
Oh, me too. Oh, is it the same one?
Wait, what? Wait, no way. He ate both of our worms. Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious? This is not possible. What? Yeah, we're not tangled.
Solid.
He ate both of our worms.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you've ever seen this because I've never seen it. This fish ate both of our worms. I am so glad the GoPro was on for that. Jeez, I'm glad the GoPro was on for that. We both just caught this fish. His hook, it's wrapped around.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
How was that even possible? And then my hook is right here in the throat. He ate mine and then came up and ate yours. That is ridiculous. That's the kind of thing you need to have on recording. That's like one of those fisherman stories that nobody would ever believe if they didn't see it.
Right. Well, as soon as you got it, and then I started reeling up that I'm like,
You felt something too, yeah. I figured he swam into your line and that's why you felt it too.
Yeah.
But no, that's...
He actually...
Damn, so if we would have kept that first one, we would have a limit. I've had more crazy things happen this year. Oh, I'm so glad I record videos of fishing.
What do we have now? We have 4?
4, yep, we need one more. That's why I said we would have had your limit if we would have kept that first one. That sucks. Hopefully we get one more.
At the time, though, it was like...
Yeah, yeah.
No reason.
Right. With how the whole day had went before, there was absolutely no reason to keep that fish. What were the chances we were gonna start just catching fish after fish? There's a fish. Yes, baby! The magic of the bait works. Gotta land him, gotta land him, gotta land him. This is Garrett's limit. This fish is crucial. Oh, biggest one of the day by far, too. Thick. Get him in the net. Yes. All right. All right, guys. It's getting windy, cold. Our goal is achieved. So we're gonna end this day with some underwater footage. And until next time, get out there and enjoy the outdoors. Peace.